One of the things that I talk a lot about when working with outliers is the idea of building on your strengths and your talents. And so much of the things that we see that are weaknesses in ourselves or limitations or shortcomings actually end up being strengths in different situations. So for me, if you look at one of my strengths, it's activation, being an activator. This is one of the 5 Clifton StrengthsFinders talents that I possess that has been very consistent across my life. And it is turning thoughts into action, not wanting to spend too much time talking and wanting to spend more time doing and getting things done. And in some areas, this can be a problem if you feel impatient, if you just want to get started, you don't want to listen to all the instructions, you want to read the manual, you don't want to hear all the things that we need to do for the plan, you just want to get going. That can be a problem. But in my role as a coach, sometimes that can be really powerful. So today I had a session with one of my clients who is a weight loss coach. He is working on building his content creation muscle. He knows so much about how to develop consistency in his movement, in his diet, but he's building that muscle of consistency in content creation. And I can tell that he has a lot of things to say. He has a lot of value to add, but he gets caught up. He gets in his own way. He overthinks things. A lot of the same patterns that challenge his clients and the people that he works with in his own capacity, he's stuck because it's in a different area. And so I've been thinking about ways, and we've been working on ways to help him get more consistent, help him get to the right level. And finally I said, you know what? You sound so lucid and so coherent when we talk on Zoom. Let's just record these sessions. So we actually popped into Riverside. We started recording the session. Just I would ask him, hey, tell me about this thing. We have this all in this doc and this deck, all these different challenges that clients face, things that they do, what works, what doesn't work. And I pulled up a timer and I said, just riff for 2 minutes. And we just did this for like 30 minutes. And I think we put together more content than he's probably put together in the last couple of weeks, maybe last month even, and so many of them were so solid, so snappy because we were just doing it. We weren't overthinking it. We weren't trying to overplan it, overanalyze it, script it all out. He knew what he wanted to say. He just needed an audience and a space and a little bit of a reminder of the timer to go and do it. And he did it. And so now he's got all this material that he's going to go use and put on Instagram and help share his message in his unique way of helping men lose weight. And so, this is an example of where sometimes my need to get up and move around and just get going and not wait can be a liability. But in coaching and in certain areas, leaning into that can be a real strength and can be a tremendous value add for the people that you work with. And so much of life is about figuring out who you are, what you do well, what you inherently lean into, and what makes you distinctive, and finding environments, situations, circumstances, and projects where you can show up with those distinctive qualities. It can be easy to feel frustrated by our unique qualities as an outlier and to feel like, why can't I just fit in? But ultimately, your unique qualities are what make you special and what allow you to create tremendous value and breakout success for yourself if you apply it in the right ways.